Alright, I started it, fixing the settings, and there we go. Alright, so hello everybody, this is Caden from Caden Plays, and I'm joined by my friend Matthew. Say hi.
What's up guys, how's everyone doing?
He owns a channel, into something. I'll put it down in the description or something, I'm not too sure. But doesn't post that much, but it's still good. Oh, nice sleep. But for the podcast today, we're gonna be talking about the new changes that are gonna be for say new changes for Roadhog and changes for Mercy that are gonna happen. First we're going to discuss about the Roadhog changes, of what should be done, how his character should be played with these new changes, and how he should be changed, since he's not a very mobile character in the mobile meta we have. That we're seeing a lot of Winstons, Divas, Tracers, Genjis, a lot of those mobile characters, Roadhog doesn't really stand a chance. And it's hard for him to stand that chance due to his, like I said, mobility. So we're gonna go over first how we can change him. So how do you think we should change Roadhog?
How we should change Roadhog? I feel like they changed Roadhog too much, man. Like to the point where it's like not fun anymore. I feel like a lot of people have been trying over. Like the first time it was reasonable because you used to be able to hook you through.
Oh well.
Shit. So that was reasonable. But after that, it was a spiral down the hill of it just being ridiculously like nerfing and nerfing and nerfing.
Yeah. I mean, with the new buff that's coming along, it's gonna open up to a new Roadhog. Like, I've been hearing rumors of a hook, like the hook going down, or just other things along that line. But when it comes to certain things like that, that's going to change the way he's played. Before Roadhog was nerfed dramatically to that 33% less damage, he was it's going to be funny to say this, a tank flanker. He was a heavy tank that flanked. But
yeah, I can see where you get that from. He really was like that.
He was a person where if you're in the back and there's a Mercy in the back and he's in the back, he's going to get that Mercy. Doesn't matter what happens. He's going to do his best to get that Mercy. But now he's got to stay in the front behind his shield due to this, like I said, mobility meta. It's hard for him to do anything. As you're going to see, it's just when he's in a fight, he uses take a breather, he stops, can't move. That's the perfect time for Genji, Tracer, Roadhog, snipers to pick him off. And I'm thinking of he's allowed to move like Bastion type healing thing. So it's kind of hard for him to survive the new meta.
Yeah, to be able to be the destructible tank he was like a couple updates ago. But I feel like the new nerf he's gotten this week, this update with the Horizon Unicorn with that update, I feel like he's at a standpoint and he's at an even ground. I feel like he's fine.
Yeah.
People are going to be complaining about how he's like not overpowered and he doesn't one-shot everything, but it's just since they add the new shovel and since he has 5 now, I think he's more fun to play because you need more strategy to play him now. Like you need to plan your shot even more fun.
Yeah. See, my only problem with that argument is the fact that his health. He doesn't have armor. So that one-shot mobility he had kept him from dying. Since that update, that enables Roadhog to hook a Tracer, shoot her, and before he can punch, and that Tracer's gonna be able to, say, blink or recall back, so he can't punch. It makes it drastically hard for him to kill somebody as easy as a Tracer, and makes it as hard as killing someone as hooking a Reinhardt when he did have that one-shot mobility. It's just too difficult to take out the tanks he used to take out, and too difficult to take out the squishies that he was taking out. It's...
I understand the standpoint you're coming from, but I feel like with discords and damage boosting, that Roadhog is still a very good character. And even if you can't one-shot everything now, I feel like he's still a good tank. Even though if you pick him in top now, people think you're throwing, which I don't know why. But I feel like he's still a very usable tank.
Yeah.
And this new what's it gonna be? His charge is lower now for his hook.
See, that's what they're trying to figure out. They're gonna probably lower his hook charge, which I think is a smart move. Probably give him armor, which is another smart move, because that's something that needs to be done. Or do something that's League of Legends type play, where some characters have a certain amount of armor on a different body type.
Okay.
So, like, say you shoot him in the stomach, he takes less damage. And and sometimes when you do pick him, he's an ult charge machine. When you're hitting armor, you barely get any ult charge. But when you're hitting Roadhog, the ult charge is massive. Because not only does he have that 600 health, he also has that plus 300 you get from his healing. So that's going to push someone like a Tracer from 0 ult charge to a, say, 60 in a matter of one player. It's just, I don't know, it's at that point where it's hard to say that he is balanced and fun to play for everyone. Because I can't say that he is.
I do agree with you with that his hitbox and everything is very long. But you gotta remember, Roadhog is a very big model.
Mm-hmm. But I was... Yeah.
His great box wasn't that big. It was in the first place.
I was going as, like, since he doesn't have that one-shot anymore, like I said, a Tracer can go back from blinking, from going 150 health to 25 after this new update. This now has Roadhog at a very panicky type state for a lot of players, because you need that one shot for people like Tracer, because Tracer's really hard to hit as a Roadhog, especially when she gets put back at 150 health. I should know that. I'm a Tracer main. So I mean, as a Tracer main, I see this update as a good thing for me, but as well as for the rest of the community, I don't. So it's that equilateral thing. So since he can't one-shot, that puts Tracer at that 0 ult charge to her 70 for that pulse bomb, which can make or break a game when you stick a Mercy or someone like that.
Well, the thing that you gotta remember is too, Cody, that Roadhog, he's the type of player now, like not the player, he's the type of character that you have to think differently. With every character in the game, there's going to be different changes. Like some extra. Jeez could be not that very good at the support, at the defense support, let's say. She's not a very good one. But now, you see her every time on the defense.
Yeah.
And even on attack, because that shield and the new things, holding 6 players, changed the way how people played her. The same thing goes with Blind and Road. They're the same exact ways. It's a different... And look, you see right there?
Yeah.
That helped you out. I feel like Roadhog is still a very good tank. He just needs a little bit more help. Like Zenyatta, like, if you have a Zenyatta and Road on your team, I think it would be good. Oh, but you have homies.
Yeah. It's just, like I said, it's a mobility problem with this meta. That's why people don't pick him that much, because he's not mobile. What I think they should fix is they should bring the hook charge from 8 or 8, 10, one of them, to 4 or 6. To get that extra help from the rest of the team. Because right now he is a team player, like you said. He's supposed to be a team player. but as that one shot that took the team play away from him. But the longer the hook is, the harder it is going to get the team to get the picks all together. That's what they're trying to come at, from what I've been hearing from other developer updates, stuff like that. So it's just a teamwork problem from where he is right now.
Yeah, of course.
It's just.
But the thing is, I feel like if they lower it to that low, I feel like some people will abuse it. Abuse it a lot. Like with a cooldown that low, you gotta keep that in mind. A lot more people are just gonna be recklessly using this hook and not landing shots. Because a lot of people that hook people, if they can get lucky hooks, but they can't do the right shot.
Yeah.
And then they mess it up. And I feel like that if they do that, there's going to be a lot more people getting mad. Because that robot thing where
yeah.
chooses a side and you get dragged that side.
See, but
I feel like that a lot of people will use that, and then it becomes a whole separate problem. Now he's in the middle. I feel like you should just leave it how he is. He's perfect. If you want to, just put out some damage just a little bit, not towards one shot again, but towards...
I mean, to at least where he can take out a tracer, because they said that pulse bomb going from 0 to 70 can make or break a game. As a tracer main, I think it should be able to one-shot a tracer.
I think that he shouldn't be able to, because a lot of enemy tracers just out. I think that he should be able... Well, you know what? That's a separate conversation about... Nerfing Tracer.
Yeah.
Tracer's not that very balanced, especially with blanks. You're going against a Tracer player, the amount of blanks and how crazy they can move is ridiculous. And a lot of people will never be able to win a shot.
Yeah. I'm trying to, from your argument, I'm seeing as, a backup for, a lot of Roadhogs the average Roadhog hook rate is 50%. So it's not for even for masters, grandmasters, top 500s, it's not that high. But when I'm looking at an argument, I'm looking at more towards the masters, grandmasters, top 500s, more of that type of race, more than platinum, gold, bronze, because those are the starting levels for making it that high into the ranks. So that's why I'm looking at it. I mean, even so, bronze, silver, and gold, platinum players are still going to find him fun if his hook is lower than what it is now. I mean, like I said, it brings out that team effect of everybody bringing it together more than him just going behind, picking somebody off, running back, and healing. It's just a thing between the whole team's got to get involved. Say 6 seconds. If you can pull off a 6 second continuum picks, that'd be good. Like he did with the 8 second hook one shots. It's just gonna balance it out from where he was and make him a little bit better, or maybe just a little bit. I can't find the word, but it's I don't know, it's weird to explain how what perfect city, whatever the word is, you want him at.
Yeah. I feel like, and this is a problem with the community in general.
They complain. I mean, that's the thing. You're gonna get that for every single community.
Yeah, it's the thing is, and this is we're getting into good discussions here, but that's a different discussion.
Yeah, that's a different one. Yeah.
Even me, I get mad sometimes.
I get mad.
It's ridiculous. And with console and everything, a lot of players don't go to chat.
Yeah.
It creates the cycle of hatred for another team. So you already have that going around, and the team already getting mad. With not even the game starting. And then you have that most players, most people, especially in our rank, we're calling them the nice guys. That because we're not some really good players. We're really not that. We're not that good. We're average players, just like everyone else.
Yeah, it's just.
But yeah, but it's I feel like that a lot of people need to learn that this is just a game. even when I'm playing Call, it's just a game. That it's not your life.
Damn.
Maybe if you're a pro, like, top 500 Grandmaster, then of course, then I understand.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, if you're in Platinum and Gold, I understand if you want to climb up your ranks and, like, have fun, like, that's like an accomplishment you want to get for, like, Masters and stuff. But I feel like that a lot of people have to understand that it doesn't really matter. You should just have fun with friends with the game. That's what it is meant for. Of course, competitively, they're going to say otherwise. That's the reason why it was competitive and quick play is a difference.
Yeah.
I feel like they'll have fun and competitive with friends.
See,
Now,
that's a different discussion for another podcast, the report system, all that. We'll do that some other podcast, but let's get back to the, like, what we're, Roadhog and Mercy. Like I said, my opinion is that Roadhog should just have an armor, some type of armor, or some type of damage resistance to certain types of his body for him to be a more helpful character to the team, and his hook to be a more helpful character to the team. It's just a... I don't know. Come up here.
Like I told you earlier in the podcast, how that you fix one, it's in any game. Once you fix one thing, it's always going to be another problem.
Yeah, something pops up.
The thing is that I like about Blizzard, and I like about Overwatch in general, like I like about the company, is they're a very responsive company. They listen to what their players say across all consoles and all everything. But the thing is, I feel like they're too, they listen a little bit too much to what they say. Because literally,
yeah,
they say anything and they do it. But I feel like that's kind of bad, like right now, he got nerfed. And then we have all these people complaining, all the world companies going away and everything.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, that's to be suspected. Well, I can't one-shot anymore. You just gotta play it differently. He's still a good team. Still a very good team. You just gotta learn how to play it differently.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Now, there's not a buffing cam again, which they're putting on the thing. They're putting on the tool. Which I feel like them doing that again is not a good idea. I feel like them buffing him is just gonna lead to another problem. Like the hooking, like I told you. If you put down that hook, there's gonna be so many people abusing that, and I'm gonna tell you right now, it's gonna be ridiculous, and you're gonna hear right after. I'm telling you.
Yeah, right after.
It's gonna be ridiculous.
It's gonna be annoying, but I'm gonna compare real quick. I'm a Call of Duty fanboy. I'm just an Activision fanboy in general. Anything they make, I like, for the most part. But Blizzard is an Activision game. Call of Duty is an Activision game. And we're going to compare these two companies, Blizzard and Treyarch. What I like about Treyarch the best is that they listen to their fans to an extent. Now, with Blizzard, they'll listen to their fans to a full, like, area. They won't, they don't hold anything back.
Yeah, because with Blizzard, they want their players, they want the people paying for their stuff. They want them to be very happy and very glad about the game. Look at Overwatch. Overwatch won
Game of the Year
for 2016.
Yeah.
And because Overwatch gets multiple updates.
It's a very responsive team.
Yeah.
But
I feel like it's too much. Not the events.
Not the events, but the, like, like, there's some games, like...
Yeah. If it's, like, some games are like that, but if it's too game-breaking, like that, like...
Yeah.
Like, robots hook through walls.
Yeah, that was time and space.
For little things, it's not needed. Like, that low damage thing, I don't feel like it was needed. But how he is, he's fine.
Yeah,
He's perfectly fine.
I got mad when I got hooked and one-shotted, but I didn't think it needed a change. It was just all these silvers, bronzes that were complaining about it. They were getting, annoyed. Like, I'm not going to say toxic, that they were getting annoyed about it. and it finally got fixed. But compare, like I said, Treyarch, when it comes to Black Ops 3, one of my favorite Call of Duties, other than the Modern Warfare series, they fix things that are necessary. They fix map glitches, they fix zombie glitches, they buff weapons, they nerf weapons. There's a weapon I'm not sure a lot of you know about called the Vesper. Now, the Vesper was a gun in the first month of Black Ops 3, first 4 months of Black Ops 3, that had no recoil, but had the same amount as fire rate as the Scorpion in Black Ops 2. Maybe even faster. That was game breaking. I loved using the gun, and I got it gold before I even had a chance to get it nerfed. Which a lot of people looks at my part like, oh, I just didn't get it gold legitly. But I'm probably gonna die here. Yeah, I'm just like I said, it's just, I don't know, it's something like Treyarch is something that they should look into, like how Treyarch fixed things, how Treyarch looked at the game in a way that they got stuff from the community, they implemented it in the game, and they also got stuff from their own office. But Blizzard takes everything they got from the game, from the community, and puts it in. That's why I like the Treyarch. Even though the two communities are a little bit more like annoying or different to each other, one of them is a lot more responsive and one of them is a lot more smarter with the responsiveness. It's just, it's just, that's why I like Treyarch a lot more than Blizzard. I may love Overwatch as it is. I may have put way too much time into Overwatch, but I did put more time into Black Ops 3. I've been there since the very beginning. Here I joined when the Halloween event started, Season 2. I know more about the Black Ops 3 community more than Overwatch, but I still have enough experience in this game to say what needs to be fixed, what not needs to be fixed. Like some players, I'm more mature than a lot of people. It's just, it's just one of those problems where a lot of people aren't mature enough.
I feel like that a lot of people our ages and younger don't appreciate certain things and take things for granted and are very, what's the word? Like you said, immature.
Stubborn, immature, stuff like that. It's just,
they seem, the thing is they're very spoiled for something like those are, it's a very good and I love them for being so, like, the feedback they've been getting has been good.
yeah.
I like how they make the feedback and they apply to the game and they change it with the updates and everything. But I feel like they listen too much to the community. The overall community is not bad, but most of the community is very bad.
Yeah.
Because most people have anger management, like they cannot care for these things, and they just get, like, literally. And I feel like the classic system, even though it's very good, like how they put it in, I feel like that divided the community even more as to like them being together. I feel like that's what companies would want to watch. If there's such a classic system, it's not like Call of Duty, like you were saying about Call of Duty. It's not like Call of Duty where you can pick any class and you can go off when you're to win. But there's certain heroes that are even for. But I feel that a lot of people would pick the closest towards Black Ops, Duty, Pistol, Battlefield, all those games. They just want to film. It's animations and shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Quick thing, your mic is glitching out a bit. If you can unplug it and plug it back in. Yeah. I get what you're saying. And it's true. It's still glitching out. Here, let me leave the party real quick and let me join back. Technical difficulties. Fun. Alright, that should be better. Your mic's still glitching out. Try to join the party and back. Hello? It's still glitching out. Try to leave the party and then join back. No, it's still glitching out. Just leave the party, join back, and see if that fixes it. Technical diff. Freaking technical difficulties. Swear. It's better. I'm inviting you to a new party. Oh, almost started NBA. On the planet of the Hello? Yeah, that's better. Yeah, invite those guys. No, it's better now. Live streaming. So back to what you were saying, it was like the community's different compared to Call of Duty, and both the games are very different when it comes to class making and the way the game's played, which is why this game needs to be more fun than serious on console. They don't have, it's not PC, it's not where you need to be taking it seriously. You're not a professional player, and that's the argument I use all the time. It's that type of argument where you can't get out of it. It's where you just gotta say it multiple times to get it through somebody's head. But like you said, you think Roadhog should be at where he is right now. I think Roadhog should at least have his hook lowered down and some restrictions or like resistance to his body or types of armor, so he's not an ult charge machine. But we're gonna move on to Mercy and how how they could nerf her and why they should nerf her. Not exactly to where like we should leave her, but more of like why she should be nerfed, using the argument from Blizzard, which you can start, but I'm gonna lay down what Blizzard or what Jeff Kaplan said in the last developer update. He said he was working on something with Mercy that told us, no, he didn't put it in developer update, he put it in a on the Overwatch wiki, but he said that he would most likely be on the side of a lot of players are thinking that Mercy's boring. Most of the players in the community are thinking that she's less fun to play against and to play with. It's just, I don't know, it's hard to, like, I'm seeing a lot of players look at her like,
well, they are nerfing her with how she cannot rest through walls right now. So
which, that's a good nerf. That's something that actually I wouldn't mind seeing.
Well, in certain points, like in Watchful Dorado, at the end spawn there near the rocket,
Yeah.
that will like stop a lot of like pushes and testing there for a while. Especially when very close games, like with overtime, I feel like there will be a lot less wins.
Yeah.
Not wins, sorry, draws.
Yeah.
A lot less draws, and more wins and losses.
Mhm.
You know what I'm getting to?
Yeah, I do.
But read off me some of the things that she's being like what is she getting?
They never said it like to anything out loud or anything like more into the factor. They just told us about how they're trying to rework her. Not really rework, but how they're trying to figure out how to make her more of a fun character to play than she is. Because that's what they're also pushing. They're pushing more towards a fun factor of a game, less than a more serious game. They like the game being an esport. They like that all, but they don't want to be it as serious as it was. They just
they need to learn, and Blizzard is going to learn this because this is only what the game.
This is their This is also their 5th game.
Yeah. So I think they need to learn that picking feedback is good and fixing your game around the community is good. But I feel like they need to learn a stand where if the character is really not that overpowered like Roadhog, and it's just not people complaining, just random people just complaining, just the people.
I mean, it was also Jeff Kaplan that thought that she was just that. We're gonna just get away from Roadhog right now. I'll continue the talk later on, but it's just, sorry about that. It's another one of those things where it's just like, I don't know, you can't really like choose a side. Really, it's hard to choose a side, but when you do, you stick with that side fully. But back to Mercy. They're trying to make her a more fun character to go against and a more fun character to go play, to play. But the problem with that is there's different ways to play her in every single group of ranking. In Bronze, she's played more casually, single reses. Silver turns to doubles. Gold turns to full-on reses. To full 5-mans. Platinum turns to more strategizing, 3-mans, 2-mans. Diamond, Masters, Grandmasters, and top 500s go towards a more strategic way of playing the game. So it's just something that really you have to rework the character and you have to change the way she's played. You have to rework her abilities. You got to change her into a whole new character if you're going to nerf Mercy like this to make her more fun for everybody. It's not that this is a type of character inside the game, just like Genji or Widowmaker, to the point where different players play them differently. Different ranks play them differently. More strategic or more casually, which is a hard way of putting it. As what are you gonna do to Mercy to make it apply to every rank like they're saying they want to do? I got the hiccups, sorry about that.
And I feel like that is the problem. They focus too much on one group of people complaining about it. They need to learn that the majority of people are fine with the game how it is. Nothing wrong.
Yeah.
Right now, for example, the Reaper buff. a lot of people can say that that is a problem.
I mean, you say it is a problem too, but
No,
we all do.
Because, just like you said, Roadhog, he can still take out Reaper. He can take out Reaper, but it's much more difficult for him.
Yes.
It's like Reaper's thing. His damage is a little bit too much with the vampire.
I mean that.
In my opinion, I don't want them having to change it. Just leave Reaper how he is.
Yes.
See how he goes for now. And if he's really bad, like if you see a lot more Reaper moves, a lot of people like, let's give an example that this guy, a player, was in Silver for like a long time. Let's say 2 seasons. And then all of a sudden this Reaper update, he goes up 2,000 SR and he's dying. Even down. Wouldn't that be a little bit pushy just because one dog?
See, when it comes to Reaper, he's built as a tank killer. His damage is meant to be that high for a tank killer, but I don't think it should be as high as they didn't change his damage. They changed the vampiric effect he has, other than the orb effect that he did, or the souls. They never changed his damage, but they did change his soul effect into a vampiric effect. He's always been this strong, just never been this used because he's a little bit harder to kill. As a tracer, I find him harder to kill, but still, it's something that, since I'm a low health character, he's not going to gain that much health from me, since it's 10% of the other player. So it's something that I'm going to look at as not that overpowered in my eyes, because he's meant to be built like that, and as the characters I play, even though I do play tanks and supports, and I do get frustrated a lot when I'm a Mercy, it's just something that I mean, it's a good change for him. He's a character that should be built like that, not a character that should be...
Of course with everything, sooner or later people will get used to the change, just like Roadhog. They'll get used to the change and everything, and then Reaper won't be as good as he used to be.
Yeah, see, that's the thing with the community. Again, they're gonna ask for a change. But it goes back to the Mercy thing. How are they gonna change Reaper, like Mercy, to the point where it's gonna appeal for both A, the lower tiers, and B, the higher tiers? And probably C, the pros. The pros are also finding it really boring to play that as well. It's just something they're not enjoying the playing time for. It's just, that's why you don't see her in a lot of pro tournaments. It's something that's not very much liked, as in...
I feel like Mercy and Reaper, in the higher ranks and everything, there's certain characters that people play, and they've gone into such high ranks because of those certain characters. So whenever a new buff or nerf come out, I feel like it doesn't affect them too much. Depending on the counters, of course.
And with the Reaper one, I'm not the Reaper one. With the, like I said, Reaper has always had this big of damage, just he's a little bit more tanky. But Roadhog is one of those heroes where it changed a lot. It was hard for a lot of pros to get used to it. Which I just, still, if they're gonna nerf him that much, I think he should go back to the one-shot, or change his hook to, like what I said. But he's more of a, as you can see, a tanky hero to kill. He's hard to kill. He's just, unless D.Va does that. But he can do that. It's just something that's fun to do, especially when I suck at him. But, like I said, it's a hard character to kill since he's a flanky hero like he always was. A damage flank hero that was supposed to kill a person and then get out of there like Tracer is. He's a person to target the Reinhardt. Kill him, go. Go into Wraith mode and leave. The amount of times I've gotten a Reaper to 1 bar and him Wraith mode is beyond me, but it's something that he's meant to be like that. But Mercy, on the other hand, she's a healer. She's a strong healer like she's supposed to be. But with the regen that she has, I like the regen, but she's okay. All right. It just makes everything a little bit easier for, say, players of the lower tier and players of the higher tier to play Mercy at the way she is, but to make sure that she is going to be nerfed and to be on the side of being nerfed, it's going to be at the point where it's like, how are they going to nerf her? Like I said, to the point of making it more enjoyable. What I think they should do, give her another passive ability. There's still a button that's yet to be used, and that's L2. I use that as my jump. It's L2 and and I think it's R1 that are yet to be used for different heroes. And it makes it harder for certain players to play her, because on console, the button controls are weird. That's why it's different to click L1. That's why L2 is my jump button. It makes it less enjoyable to play her. That's why I don't like playing her. I find her boring to play, and a lot of people do find her boring to play, but not a lot of, and some Mercy mains find her annoying to play, but I'm not sure if you think she's annoying to play as a Mercy main.
I feel like for me, she's a very fun character if you have good tanks. If you have good tanks, she's a fun-ass character to play. Just flying around, killing people, rezzing.
Yeah.
I feel like she becomes unfun when you have people that don't know how to play tanks and that don't know how to play Mercy. Like I've said before, a lot of times to a lot of my friends, Mercy is not a hard character to play.
Not at all.
She's a different healer. She's the basic healer.
She's a basic healer like a lot of healers. Yeah. Team Fortress 2, League of Legends, WoW, StarCraft, stuff like that. It's a basic healer. It's a nice, just simple healer meant to just be basic. But with the new, like, that, she's too basic to the point where she's boring. As a DPS main starting off the game, but still as a flexible character as I know now, she's just boring to play. I mean, Lucio's fun to play, Zenyatta's fun to play, and even Ana's fun to play as a sniper healer. You wouldn't expect a sniper healer to be fun to play, but she is, compared to Mercy, who's supposed to be in combat at all times, healing everybody, killing people with her pistol, doing all that. Just it doesn't sound boring, but it really is. Flying around a serious environment as Mercy. Even if you're having a fun time, like with the team, you're still gonna, like I said, when I was playing that Oasis game, I was a little too jumpy. I was a little too ADHD at that time, where I found one of the healers boring to play. I didn't want to play Mercy because I couldn't. I was a little too anxious to go into battle, pull out my pistol, and end up dying, which hurts the team in a long run. Which, what I see they could do is fix her, or not fix her, but rework her staff, her pistol, something, to change it to use the L2 button that's not used on Mercy. Instead of switching to your pistol using the D-pad, use the L2 to switch over to the pistol.
Here, let's make this the final statement, just between us, the final two statements to each other. But end this discussion, and I think this podcast has been going in a good direction, so let's finish up here. Here, let me talk to what you're saying. I feel like that Mercy is perfectly fine how she is. She's the basic healer. She's exactly how she needs to be. I feel like if they do anything to Mercy, they will miss a birthday shot. Just like next to the Wolves, they're on like perfectly fine like balance right now. There's nothing wrong with them. It's just people don't know how to play them. And like you were saying, they can become boring, but that's how every character is in this game. That's why there's multiple characters. So you can switch around and add different experiences every match.
Yeah.
But I feel like that people need to learn that not everything has to be to your choosing. that you need to understand that there's certain limits to what you can say and what your opinion matters to other people. That Blizzard is a wonderful company and they take a lot of feedback and they always do, like I just said. But I feel like they need to learn to not listen to every little thing that everyone says.
Yeah.
Because they're trying to please the whole community, they're pissing off half the community. So it's kind of like a win-lose situation, where they're both winning and losing at the same time. Like our friend Jacob. He doesn't play Roblox anymore because it's not something that he likes. Like, he finds it very annoying that he can't watch on anything. But I feel like if he plays Roblox again, because he has 50 hours on him, so I feel like if he plays it a little bit more again, that he can get used to Roblox again, and start playing him really well, how he did with the Masters. Just people need to learn how to work around things. And I feel like if Blizzard was more like having a spine and not listening to everything everyone says, I think that game would be a lot more balanced. I think it's balanced already. Of course, I have my own opinions on certain characters of them being a little bit overpicked and overpowered. But I think overall the game is really balanced. Now it depends on how good a person is at playing a certain character. That can change my opinion. But for me right now, I feel like they're all even. But kidding, you would like to add on? Kidding? Kidding, are you there?
No.
It's been a while.
Are you there? If anyone's watching the podcast though, anyone's experiencing some technical difficulties, we'll be back in a little bit.
Here is the sock. Sorry about that. What up, John? How's it going? That's the end of the podcast. We'll have another one probably a week from now, something from that. When the next patch notes or developer update comes down, I'll be reading them over and helping you guys out, figure out what is going to happen next. I'm also going to do other games. You got Overbros, but it's not always just Overwatch. It's going to be Call of Duty, Minecraft, stuff like that. Minecraft sounds cringy, I know, but still, I like the game. It's fun. But see you guys all later. Thank Matt for coming on, and he's gonna be our podcast member for a while now. So see you dudes later. Peace.